And when Clint Boyer heard that that's what it was, he was like, well, I can't swear, but I can say that. And like, just his mannerism, like he's very like a funny, joking guy. I like the guy. Now he'll be in the booth next year. But I don't watch it
My
much.
friend said, dude, she's so into it. She heard you say everything. She said, he's a cheater.
He's a cheater.
Landing gear.
A cheater.
Clint Boyer.
Landing gear. Landing
Dude,
gear.
she knows from some race back in the 80s or something.
Race back in the 80s.
Jeff Gordon now. Yep, that's it. He's a cheater.
Jeff Gordon. What did I got here?
Where's this airport?
Oh, yeah.
Johnson.
This is just about the worst landing I've done. Ever.
No, I saw your first landings ever, Golem. That was the first
Actually,
time
yeah,
you
you're
came on.
right. You know,
Yeah,
that was so bad, I'm slewing back and doing it again.
You weren't actually every one of them wasn't a landing; it was a crash.
True. See, gun pilot's right. Yeah. I think I had to pay for about 10 planes that night.
But you'd win the award for most improved pilot.
I suppose so. Yeah, I'm trying cockpit landings only today, so that's something new, and it ain't working out.
Yeah, my early days were pretty bad.
I remember some of those early ones, mate. You're eating trees the whole time.
Oh,
Well, he's got proper controls. They were just
You
fine.
just got to guess where those wheels are at. It's not a big deal.
proper controls? You saying you can't use a PlayStation controller?
I mean, you can. I wouldn't recommend using a Stream Deck.
Yeah, Stream Deck, it's like rudder rights. It's
Yeah,
100%.
You were under the pump then, weren't you, with what you had to use?
Yeah.
He's all set now. He's got a throttle. He's got his rudder pedals. He got his honeycomb. It's all good.
He's shaming us all. The problem with the rudder pedals, see, I'm flying. I've got my chair reclined, my legs up on the desk. You can't fly like that
That's
with
true.
rudder pedals.
That's true.
That's where the twist grip on the stick comes in handy.
You're starting to sound gross.
Oh, you got him.
Twisting your stick at Johnson Community Airport.
Come on down.
Come on down to Johnson Airport. Lift your stick.
Alright, we can take off then.
Oh, we only just got here. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm still trying to line up here.
Yeah, everybody's trying to get down to the end here.
Okay, sounds good. I'm at the other end.
Oh. Well, we'll meet you in the air.
Yeah. So,
Oh, you're taking off.
Jousting takeoff.
Posto, did you solve your aircraft problems yet?
It's all good, I think.
Good.
Landing gear.
We've hardly heard you tonight.
Nope, I've been quiet.
Indeed you have.
Stall, 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 stall.
Always get a
I
phone
just
call at the wrong
love
time.
this aircraft. I've loved it since the first day I was born.
So you're a convert now?
Pardon?
You're a convert now to the caravan?
I grew up on the caravan.
In a caravan?
He was born.
He was born
Don't they
in
call-
the
don't they call
Cessna
it
201
trailers
caravan.
over there?
No, I used to work for Cessna
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
in their headquarters in Winnipeg, Canadian headquarters. Doesn't exist anymore, but we had a lot of fun.
What'd you do?
Where
then,
it's
mate?
where I learned about multiplayer. For real. Most dangerous thing you can do in an airplane.
Formation.
I worked for Bombardier. Worked
Are you-
for them.
Are you insinuating that my simulation is not realistic? Have you seen my screen?
No.
It's as close as it gets.
Yeah.
I'd love to see your setup, Ding Ding. I reckon it'd be fantastic.
It can't be nowhere near realistic, you know. But that's
Didn't
the
you
whole
say
game,
you were using your iPad?
No, I have a whole bunch of iPads that I use for a glass cockpit, and I have one that I use for autopilot and radio, and then I have one that I use for this GPS thing.
We thought you were just using one iPad.
No, I do computers. I do computer stuff for a living, so I always end up with some extra parts laying around. You know what I mean?
Just happen to order too many, do you?
Yeah. So the
Like you and Dennis Rodman.
the iPad that you sent him to fix, you're gonna have to wait a little longer until someone else sends him one.
Well, that was good. My autopilot took me over a ridge at about 2 feet above.
Well done, Otto.
Oh, it's just the altitude is set. But yeah, it's behaving itself by pressing all those other buttons. It's behaving itself.
Weird.
Yeah, really weird. I'm not complaining.
Sneaking up on Winterband right now.
Yeah, I'm sliding underneath Bing Dinger. Going ahead. Are you in flat chat Bing Dinger, or you got the throttle pulled back a bit?
I am full blast, but I'm only going 153. I think I'm climbing a little bit.
Yeah, okay, must be. Yeah, I'm doing 100.
You think?
Well, yeah, I'm climbing at 650. You know, I set my autopilot here, and it was still going up a wee bit.
Well, that weather's getting cloudy.
So I'm a multitasker over here. You know, I'm over here. I'm also having some steak as we speak.
We're just going over beach mountain ski resorts. That Beach Mountain ski resort is in Beach Mountain. Our next
No
airport is
way.
right on the top of that hill. Way up there.
Anybody else on live weather right now?
No.
I was.
Yep.
It's getting pretty foggy.
Yeah, I
Right.
could barely see.
Oh wow. It's like massive clouds.
Just makes it challenging.
Yeah, every time it's like raining or like there's clouds, low hanging clouds. I tell my wife, I'm like, yeah, those clouds they're at 1,500 feet. She just rolls her eyes. we're going into NCO6.
Yep.
Yeah.
November Charlie Oscar 6.
Might be a 06.
It could be 06.
Yeah, 06.
I mean, it's runway 12330, so
Landing gear.
since we're just throwing confusing
Landing
numbers
gear.
everywhere. We're on a golf course.
And we did finally make it to North Carolina. That was Virginia through Tennessee and North Carolina. This is a heck of a trip.
Yeah.
Good flight plan.
Yeah.
My goodness, this thing behaves exactly like the real thing.
You get is that the stock one? Is that what you said? You don't have an add-on?
Yeah, I think he's on stock. Chicken
It's kind of
stock.
a challenging approach from this end. Lots of hills.
You're a maniac, Gollum.
This is a Papua New
I'm
Guinea
trying to
approach.
land in my cockpit, and I'm pretty sure I have my flaps up or something.
Just small
I-
move.
Oh, there's a semi-truck
Yeah.
crossing the runway.
I also chose the worst approach for this as well.
Yeah, 30 is interesting.
Yeah.
That's a bush trip approach.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
much so. I got it. Now I gotta do it from the other side, just to prove to myself that I'm not as bad as I look sometimes.
We'll close our eyes and listen.
Oh well, that's a slow.
I gotta- That's a patented upside down landing.
That was sweet. Oh, there goes the old moonshine truck, boys.
Oh good God.
Out there hiding behind the trees.
Oh good God. Yep.
I heard people asking today in the Dev Q&A about the traffic, the air traffic, and that how there's not as much as there is in real life. They're like working on it, but I think everyone wants to fly in all those planes for Thanksgiving.
I'd rather have more aircraft to choose from than traffic.
Yeah,
Me too.
because really, in real life, like you're not going to be having a traffic jam in the sky.
No, you never see more than one or two aircraft.
Yeah,
And if you do, then you're in places where you're not supposed to be.
yeah.
Yeah, but we had news coverage last night when I showed the radar view of all the air traffic in America, and it was just phenomenal.
It's always phenomenal.
Yeah, but they
Then
reckon
it was
it's
crazy.
super duper for everyone going home for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, yeah. The most massive super spreader of the entire planet.
Oh, I see this next airport. Rather than NC and then 2 digits, it's 2NC0. Is it like a
2
second
November
tier?
Charlie Oscar. No, not Oscar. 0.
Two
0.
non-commissioned,
0.
2 non-commissioned officers.
Yeah.
Not 2 non-commissioned.
You and say 0.
Or is
Like
it
being a nigger.
no caravans allowed?
We're going over Minneapolis right now.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis, North Carolina.
Well, it's definitely mini.
Yeah, listen, I'm telling you, this trip is over a very small town. I bet you, like, some of these towns, it takes all the people in the whole town to make a full set of teeth. I'm not kidding.
Oh, Ding Ding, that's one of your memorable ones. That's good.
Clip it, clip it, clip it. I feel like I'm back into the wildfire, but it's actually live weather.
Yeah, it's cloudy. Cloudy in the mountains today.
I think I if I was flying this in real life, I'd do a VFR flight.
Was that movie Cloudy with meatballs or something?
Yeah, cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
Tired? Do we need to tuck you in?
Oh, shut up, ring digger. I'm just cozy, man.
But that's ridiculous. I know yawning is contagious, but I actually yawned over the air with that one.
Sorry, I'll mute myself next time.
Hey, come on, admit it. Anybody else yawn as well?
Nope.
No.
Oh, now I am.
We got him.
Sympathetic yawning is a thing.
Oh.
It's one of those ape-brain social cues.
Just control
Yeah.
your mind, dude.
Hey, Trent, is the the pilot command you can click on to take over your plane? If you've got a plan set, is he supposed to be able to take it off, fly the route and land it?
Huh? Sorry, what is this for?
You know,
Yeah.
the
Control.
AI pilot.
control. Yeah. So is he
It's
supposed to be able
awful.
to take it off, fly it, and land it?
Supposedly.
Yeah, mine won't land it.
It actually does work.
I've
Yeah,
never
well, it
used
used
that.
to work, but it's broken now. I mean, it'll take off, it'll fly the route, but just the last waypoint, instead of landing, it just keeps going.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the co-pilot? It's-
Yeah,
Yeah, the one at,
yeah,
the one at the
AI.
top.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You need to get yourself a new co-pilot.
never use it.
Too scared to
That's
land.
it.
The Caravan is a single pilot IFR machine. You don't need a co-pilot.
Yeah,
It'll
I've
probably
never. I've never used that feature, but somebody said it will make it land.
Yeah, it does. It normally lands, but mine's broken now. Won't land the plane.
Everything's broken on yours tonight. It's because of those crazy mods. You got to stop listening to Trent. He's like a drug dealer.
What happened? I can't imagine the day when Trent's gonna cut Gunpilot off from all of the Microsoft Flight Sim mods. Gunpilot's gonna lose his mind.
No, I love Trent and his help.
Probably just land at your destination, not your waypoints.
No, it doesn't. That's what I'm saying. At the destination, it just overflies. Where it used to do the circuit and land it, or do the approach and land it.
Today I had to drive into town, so I had my son with me. Well, actually, yeah, my wife and son were with me, and the car in front of me was going slow. I'm like, let's go, because like it turns the green lights, and they're just sitting there. I'm like, let's go. All of a sudden you hear, let's go. Like I can't mimic his voice, but it's like a baby trying to say, let's go. And I'm like, oh man.
You're teaching your son road rage at his age.
Yeah. And then now, like I'll say like football. Oh, football.
Runway 14 or 32 at this stop.
14 or 32.
Mountain air. Let's try out map. Sounds pretty good.
So it's at
Landing gear.
14 degrees
Landing
or
gear.
32
Landing
degrees
Landing gear.
on my compass.
Landing
I gotta
gear.
really turn around
Landing
then.
gear. Landing gear.
And when he walks up the stairs, and then he gets distracted with something on the side, or I'm like, upstairs. Well, now you'll be like, upstairs. He says it himself.
That's your chance to live forever, man.
Yeah.
Gonna try to not teach him bad words.
Time
Be careful
now.
Don't tell everyone, but you're starting to sound like your son.
My little nav map's saying there's a TBM parked at the apron. Now I can see it actually. Yeah, there it is. Little nav map's good.
I'll have that for the next flight.
Yeah, it's free.
Little nav map. I know you talked about it. I gotta get it.
Oh, mate,
You gotta get it. You gotta get it.
it's brilliant. Absolutely, because I was trying to plan flights and to remember, a spot in the middle of nowhere. I was actually taking
Landing
a screenshot
gear.
of it and trying to remember
Gear.
where I'd taken it
Landing
from.
gear.
Now you just
Landing gear.
click your mouse on the
Landing
little
gear.
nav map and it just adds the waypoint.
Do you use it while you're flying too?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Landing
it's
gear.
now showing leaves
Landing
trails
gear.
of where you're going.
Landing gear.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
On a second screen for you, sir?
Yeah, I've put mine on a tablet. I've got
Right.
4 screens going. But yeah, it shows you, a trail, a dotted line where you've been. Shows you all the topography. Shows you all the runway details. It's brilliant. And as I said, it's even showing the TBM there sitting on the apron. So you can see there's planes there before you get there.
Oh, there's a little fishing pond here.
Yeah.
Oh, there are a couple of them. Be careful if you're going off runway.
Yeah, I did.
We can see any over there.
And Trent, is that a TBM?
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant little map, isn't it?
Landing gear.
But it won't show multiplayer. It says it will, but it won't.
Hey, where's the TBM? I don't see a TBM.
On the apron.
No.
Yeah, I saw it.
Couple of 152s.
Yeah, like it
Trent's
connects
already-
directly to your sim, so it's probably just showing what like scenery aircraft are loaded in that parking spot or parking spots.
So I'll go up and have a look at it, see what it looks like.
So it does have a TBM here for me, but might be in a different spot.
Well, I can tell exactly where it is. I'll stop right next to it, and I'll tell you what it is.
Yeah, my TBM's right in front of
Yeah,
me.
it's a TBM. Yeah, this map works good.
That must be the magic of Microsoft. I don't see it anywhere.
I'll just run through it.
Well, it's the map scans stuff from your own sim. So if you have your parked aircraft set differently,
Oh,
it'll
okay.
spawn different aircraft. So it's just reading what your
Right.
sim is showing you.
Okay.
So if you got a 152 there, it would probably show 152 something.
I have my traffic set, ground traffic set quite high.
I don't know.
I've
Sometimes
got
they just don't
2
come up.
Moonies sitting there for me.
Well, Winterbane followed, Mario followed, GP followed, the doctor followed.
They're paying
Hey,
attention.
If the doctor followed, hey, that's pretty good.
That doctor is not giving me
The right person.
any good
You gotta follow the doctor's orders.
Yeah. Hey, talking about doctor. I got an email, I think it was this week? No, last week. I got an email from the dean of the business school telling me about the doctoral program in accounting.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, hey, I told my wife, hey, I can become a doctor. She's like, no, I don't want to take orders from you. Because she's a nurse.
Yeah.
How's your handwriting?
It's nicer than a doctor's, but I can make it messy.
With all that doctor money, think about how much flight sim equipment you could buy.
Oh, yeah.
With COVID, it changed the system here. Now the doctor just types up on the computer and just emails it straight to the pharmacy of your choice.
Yeah.
And you just go and pick it up. And if there's repeats, they just keep a record of it, and you just keep going in.
Well, because then I was like, who hires a PhD in accounting? An accounting firm's not going to hire that. They're going to be like,
Donald Trump.
That was a good one. No, if you get a PhD in accounting, the only thing you can do at that point is like teach it to other people. I don't know.
Yeah. That and do some scholarly reports. I'd rather be in a flight simulator or playing some game than
Well,
teaching
that,
in accounting.
and that actually raises a couple of questions. I mean, does that mean we would have to call you like Dr. Sizzling Popcorn? Or?
Yeah, Dr. Sizzling Popcorn. Yeah. I'm Dr. Sizzling Popcorn.
Want to offend anyone, you know?
No, he'd just be Doc Pop.
Doctor, are you set up for our next landing? Make sure you have a good approach, Doctor. You wouldn't want to hurt yourself.
Why did all the crazies wait for the last leg to come out?
Yeah, I didn't even have to, like, I had to look to see who was saying that. I didn't think it was Golem. Didn't sound like Golem.
So I had to buy new computers for work yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ended up being 44 computers, right? 86 monitors, 24-inch monitors. The computers are i7 8700s, 16 gigs of RAM. The hard drives are 256. They're NVMe's.
Those are
Ended up being
nice computers.
With an RTX 3090, right?
Yeah.
Negative. No video card. It was some kind of onboard card.
Yeah. Internal graphics.
You're telling me you got an i7 with integrated graphics? Oh.
Don't need a graphics card for spreadsheets.
Exactly,
That's
man.
right.
Making reservations and counting numbers. They're not playing games like we are.
Well, like, what if it's a slow night and you just want to like hop onto some Microsoft Flight Sim and fly around, you know?
Then you come into the IT manager's office. That would be me.
And
I'll
ask for a
fire you up
3090.
Yeah, I'll fire you up a virtual session off of one of the servers. You're good to go. It's not a big deal.
So, how many 24-inch screens did you get?
86 24-inch screens. They're 2419 HCs. Those are Dells. It's all Dell products. And the whole total was 50,000.
Put those 86 24-inch monitors all together and do your flight sim on that.
Ooh.
No.
That'd require a lot of 3090s too.
Yeah.
Now, after I replace all the computers, some of the computers aren't that old. Some of the monitors aren't that old. So there might be some extra stuff over at Bing Dinger's house. You know what I mean? I don't know how I'm gonna build the cockpit around my whole head or something, dude.
Yeah, you won't even need VR because you'll have VR around you.
I loved it. In 1989, I went to Disneyland for the first time in Anaheim, and they had a theater there, which was a 360-degree theater. You stood in the middle, and you just wherever you looked around you above, it was a 360-degree view. Has anybody else seen that?
Yeah, the Epcot, or
No,
you
this
went
is Anaheim.
in Anaheim. Yeah.
Yeah, they sling a pod underneath the helicopter, and there's 9 cameras, and each camera takes a 40-degree snapshot, and they just knit it all together.
Okay.
But you actually got to stand holding onto these rails because you get disorienting and fall over just looking around and watching where you go.
Because they had the same thing at Epcot in Orlando, at the Canada Pavilion. Well, years ago when we went,
wait. There's one of the new POIs, the Biltmore Estate. Let's go have a look.
Oh yeah.
Where's it at?
I can't see.
Off to the west.
The Biltmore Estates is the largest residential home in the United States of America.
Oh, I see it. By the river.
Yeah.
Jeez, the next
Oh,
airport
wow.
every sort of
Wow. That is big.
That is
Landing gear.
one house.
Landing gear.
What are we looking at?
Landing gear.
You can stay there.
Landing gear.
You can stay there,
Landing gear.
and they have like
Landing
all
gear.
sorts of tours and everything like that. But if you look it up later, it's the largest. For some reason, it's still considered the largest residential house, I think, in all of the U.S.
I'm gonna go land on the lawn.
And
I love how that's Trent's first reaction to it. Gonna go land on the lawn.
Well, it looks impressive. They've done a nice job of it too.
Where is it?
As a greenhouse.
They call it America's largest home, built by George Vanderbilt. It's 8,000 square acres estate in the Blue Ridge.
Nice, I'm right over.
This
Nice
next
big
airport's just got about every sim aircraft that we fly in it.
It's a nice lawn.
diamonds, 152s, everything.
And this Blue Ridge Parkway, that's literally a drive. It's this highway that you go through that takes you beautifully through the mountains. I haven't been there since I was a little kid. Yes, Bing Dinger was a little kid. I know that's hard to imagine, guys.
Trent just hit the front of the house.
Are you over the house, are you, Trent?
Yeah, I saw that too.
On the front door.
Why is there like an arch that you can go through?
No.
No.
Is that the
Nope,
one with the
The
courtyard?
ground is
in it?
not solid there. Just a heads up.
Is that the one with the courtyard?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the big courtyard.
My tail is just sticking out of the ground like a shark fin.
And they do
Da,
they
da,
do
da.
special like art stuff there. The last time a while ago there was like this really special like glass art festival where like they had these big huge things, 10 and 20 foot tall, made out of all sorts of cool glass, and they
We used to drink it in the snow all the time. Just get bottles and bottles of red, pour into a big pot, heat it up, and while it's heating up, you cut apple and cinnamon sticks.
Oh,
Put
okay.
sugar in it, and just boil it up and drink it hot. Beautiful.
I have that in Germany, dude.
Yeah,
But
glue
yeah, in Sweden they eat a lot of Swedish berries and Swedish fish. They're very known for that.
Swedish fish.
Swedish fish. Wow.
Swedish fish and Swedish berries. They're so well known. We have it here in Canada.
Yeah, but we don't have them.
Yeah, you don't have them.
It's a pretty impressive building, anyway. Not
Man,
completely
That's
solid,
That's
but
Bing Dinger's
impressive.
holiday weekend shack.
Ah, yeah.
Guys,
That's right. Park's always Audis.
Yeah.
pink.
Is that right, Bing Dinger?
I missed it. I had to fight my
We're asking if that
My-
was just your holiday shack that we just visited.
Oh, the Biltmore?
Yeah,
No,
where you
that's
just-
big time. That's big stuff. You know me, I just live in my mini mansion out here on the beach.
There's A5s in the garage.
Find out, guys. Money doesn't buy the happiness, guys.
The world is my garage. Because I don't have a garage, so I park outside.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Oh, it's a bit of a trend here in some trendy warehouse conversions. Actually, they build the garage inside the house, so with glass walls. So if you've got a nice car, you can sit in the lounge room and look at your car.
Oh, shit.
I looked at an open inspection last year, and they had a Ferrari, and you're sitting in the lounge room, and you can see the Ferrari.
What a Ford Pinto.
Look outside the
presuming-
window and I can see
I'm
my
presuming
car.
that's a fairly much a family car.
No.
Ford Pinto, you hit
It's
it
a
in the
tissue
back, the
box.
gas tank would blow up.
Oh.
Well, that was good, Winter Man. Nice plane.
Thanks.
Well, it's always a good plan when it goes and you say, "What? We're here already." That's always a
Yeah.
good sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta do some tours around like the U.S. deserts and stuff. See some of those new sites. I suppose that's in the plan for the next month or so. A lot of places to check out now. Monument
Yeah,
Valley.
Oh yeah, I've
Because-
got to go there.
because I think with I pushed off the 2-part to next week, not this weekend, but next week. But now looking at all those POIs, it might be a connecting, or it might just be two separate. But going through to see all those POIs, or a lot of them, like Mount Rushmore looks good. Are you from Boston?
No.
Are you walking here?
Hey, I'm walking here.
What was the one that Robert De Niro said?
Just like that.
I don't know. Guess I'm from New York now.
This wasn't Robert De Niro's, and you had a good one about you talking to me or something like that.
Oh yeah,